Happy Saturday! Today is the same Saturday that I recorded my 24 and 2024 retrospective video. And today we're going to do, in this video, we're going to do our 25 for 2025. So this is going to be both standalones and series. And spoiler alert, this is my third or fourth time recording this video because things keep going wrong, whether it's just not recording or I had the camera way too low. So right now I'm using my front-facing camera and we'll see how this goes. But anyway, I counted and I believe there are 91 books on this list. So these are the 91 books that I want to read in 2025 that are not new releases and that somehow fit in only 25 standalones or series. Let's get into it. So I'm just going to rapid fire. I'm going to give you the title and the author, and then we're just going to move on. I don't know synopses. I don't look into synopses before I read a book. I just dive into things. For better or for worse. So we're starting off the list with two standalones by Carrie Lake. First we have Anathema, and then we have Nocticadia. So I heard about both of these books around spooky season of 2024, and I'm really interested, and I really started entering my romantasy era in 2024, and I'm looking forward to really diving into that and kind of throwing myself all the way in. So then we have, you'll see there's a pattern with romantasy on this list. Then we have the Golden City series by Emily Blackwood, which the books are Wings So Wicked and Blood So Brutal. I don't know how to say this next one, but it's a standalone, I think. Synodic by Kristen Travis. She posted a TikTok, the author herself posted a TikTok promoting this book, advertising this book, and the TikTok got me good. So I immediately added it to my TBR and I'm looking forward to reading it. Then we have the Gods and Monsters series by Amber V. Cole. The books are Book of Azrael, The Throne of Broken Gods, The Dawn of the Cursed Queen, and Gods and Monsters. Next we have the A Study in Drowning series by Ava Reed. Book 1 is A Study in Drowning, and Book 2 is A Theory of Dreaming. I see the cover for A Study in Drowning all the time, whether it's in the store or online or whatever, and it gets me every time. I'm like, oh my god, that looks so good. What is it? I am nothing if not a judge a book by its cover girly. Then we have the Whisper Me Nothing series by McKay Marie. Somewhere behind me you might see the first book in the series, which is Take You Down. I was watching McKay before she was an author and I love her. And I'm really excited to see how I mesh with her writing. So I have 4 of her books. There's also a standalone, but the standalone's not on this list. So the series, the books are Take You Down, Take My Hand, Take What You Want, and Take Me Home. Then we have Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider, which in the past month or so, I would say I really started seeing a lot of reviews on, and they were all fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that. Then we have the Kings of Ice series by Candy Steiner, and we have Meet Your Match, Watch Your Mouth, Learn Your Lesson, and Save Your Breath. She does a lot of advertising of these books on Threads, and again, she gets me for every time, so I'm looking forward to reading those. I read A Love Letter to Whiskey, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, oh my god, like it was for so many other people. But I'm looking forward to giving some of her other books a shot. Then we have the Order series by Katarina St. Clair. The books are Kingdom of Fallen Ash, Labyrinth of Twisted Games, Chasm of Wicked Sins, and Rise of the New Empire. The cover looks cool. I think I saw a couple quotes on TikTok. This one's exciting. So this one I started reading a couple days before the new year, and then I decided to stop because I want to make sure that I'm giving it my full attention and I'm not reading anything else at the same time. So that is The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, and I only made it 10% in and I was sobbing. So I think I want to do a reading vlog so you can all watch me sob. Anyway, that'll be in the near future. Then we have the War of Lost Hearts series by Carissa Broadbent. The books are Ash and Sun, Daughter of No Worlds, Children of Fallen Gods, and Mother of Death and Dawn. I just love the titles of fantasy and romantasy. Next we have Leave Me Behind by K.M. Moranova. So we had a K.M. Moranova book on the 24 of 2024 list and it did not get read. So we'll see if this one does. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I may do a reading vlog on this one too. Let me know if you think I should. I'm going for emotional destruction. Not just this year, every year. Then we have the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy by Stephanie Garber. If you read this trilogy and you did or didn't read Carvel, let me know because I want to know if I have to or not. I've heard both ways, so let me know your opinion. But book 1 is Once Upon a Broken Heart, book 2 is Ballad of Never After, And book 3 is A Curse for True Love. Okay. I need water. Then we have the Plated Prisoner series. The books are Gild, Glint, Gleam, Glow, Gold, Goldfinch. Then we have Loving Mr. Daniels by Brittany C. Cherry. I read another book by Brittany C. Cherry, and I believe 2023 at this point. It was Disgrace, and it was so good. I loved it. So I'm looking forward to getting into her writing again. Then we have the Kindred's Curse series by Penn Cole. The books are Spark of the Everflame, Glow of the Everflame, Heat of the Everflame, and Burn of the Everflame. I've heard mixed things about this series, but I'm really looking forward to making my own opinions. I really like to do that with all books and series because I had mentioned it in one of my past couple videos. I don't trust any of you book talk people anymore. I'll put, I don't know. Because the books that you rant and rave about, I'm like, really? This one? But anyway. And then okay, fun little story real quick. I saw some book talker talking about a scene from a book. And I went into the comments because nobody ever puts the title of the freaking book that they're talking about in their caption. But I went into the comments and somebody said that it was Sticks and Stone by Grace McGinty. So I went to my Goodreads and I added it to my list, and then I saw it was on Kindle Unlimited, so I got it on Kindle Unlimited. And I'm like, I'm reading, I'm having a great time, but I'm waiting for the scene to come up, and the scene doesn't come up. As of right now, I'm 50% through the book, and the scene has not come up. So I'm like, so I went back to the TikTok and I looked at the comments again, and it said, no, that's wrong. It's Sticks and Stones by S. Massery, I think. So I found a book that I wasn't supposed to be reading, and I'm loving it. It's so good. Anyway, happy accidents, I guess. What was the last thing I said? I think I went over the Curse of the Everflame, all that stuff. Okay, next though, the Scoop series by Kay Cinco. Book 1 is Safe Harbor, book 2 is Always Choosing You, and book 3 is The Offer. Bestie made me a list of books that she wants me to read, that she loved, and these 3 are on it. And I'm working through that list. I'll get there. Next we have Maestro by Auden Dar. This one I just heard was Emotional Destruction, so that's why it's here. Maybe This Time by Cara Bastone. I read Ready or Not by Cara Bastone in 2024 and I loved it. So I want to fall in love again. That's my favorite part about being a romantic girly. Like, you get to fall in love so many times. Everyone's like, what are you reading now? And I'm like, oh, some reverse harem. It's fine. But they're so fun. Okay, anyway. I live through books. I don't live, in real life. Then we have Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet. I don't know anything about that book. It just looks good. And I've heard good things. Okay, so I started Throne of Glass this year, and I made it most of the way through. But I have to finish. I stopped, right in the middle. So I'm going to restart. Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and Kingdom of Ash. Then we have the Deliver series by Pam Godwin. There are 9 books in this series. Deliver, Vanquish, Disclaim, Devastate, Take, Manipulate, Unshackle, Dominate, Complicate. And then last but not least, this one is a doozy. I want to read the entire Zodiac Academy universe. So I have a reading list here, a reading order here. I'm going to go through it. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. I don't know if this is the first one that I found or the second one that I found. Okay, we're just going to go through it. There are, I think, 26 or 27 books on this list. So Zodiac Academy is going to be the death of me. But anyway, Dark Fae, Savage Fae, Vicious Fae, Broken Fae, Warrior Fae. Okay. Origins of an Academy Bully. The Awakening. The Awakening is told by the boys. Ruthless Fae. The Reckoning. Shadow Princess. Foxy Tales. Cursed Fates. The Big Ass Party, or the Big ASS Party. Seth on the Moon. Night. Fated Throne. Heartless Sky. Then there's a tandem read between Sorrow and Starlight and Beyond the Veil. I have the guide on my phone. I think Daddy just got home. Then we have Live and Let Lionel, Restless Stars, Caged Wolf, Alpha Wolf, Feral Wolf, Wild Wolf, and Never Keep. And last but not least, I'm hoping to read something by myself this year because I want to get back into writing. So that's exciting. Otherwise, those are the 91/92 books that I want to read in 2025 that somehow fit into 25 standalones or series. So stick around, and throughout the year, we'll see how I do. I'll check in about 6 months through, and then in a year from now, and we'll see if I make progress at all, if I make a dent in this list. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!